Hi everybody, this is your tarot reading for Saturday the 7th of May. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Wildwood Tarot for today's reading, and I'm going to choose my 3 cards here to give you an insight into the day's energy, what you'll be working with, and what the day is going to be like. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so the first card is the Moon on Water. The Moon is about fear. It's about seeing things in a distorted and a twisted way. You've got this big, beautiful full moon there. You've got this bull that almost looks like a minotaur out of mythology, and these birds that have been disturbed and are kind of moving on. And then the reflection of the moon in a completely different shape. So you may be filled with fear and anxiety, and because of that fear and anxiety, you're seeing things differently than what they really are. And it's twisted, and it's not twisted in a positive way. So you're not looking at the world with rose-tinted spectacles. You're looking at things from a fearful perspective, okay? And that particularly applies to your relationship, either with someone you love or something you love. We've got the 6th card of the Major Arcana here, the Forest Lovers, and it's about your connection with another person. So the fearful thought may be, oh, you know, what if she's cheating on me, and what if she's not being faithful? Or if it's, you know, in connection with the relationship with your own body, if your leg hurts, it's like, what if this is a tumor? What if this is something that means this is my last week here on earth? There's a real tendency for you to blow things out of proportion and to see them in a much more negative way than you usually would, okay? Especially if there is an emotional connection there. So another person, your own health, an activity, your job. Oh, what if the company goes bust and I'm going to lose my job here? I love this. What am I going to do then? So that kind of thinking, it can really kind of hook you, and it can drag you down, and it can really derail you. But the good thing about this is when it's strong like this, sometimes you can notice it. And when you hear that tape starting to play in your head, just kind of press it on your forehead and say eject. You know, let's get rid of this negative tape. Let's allow things to just be and focus on the reality rather than what's going on in your head. Especially, I think, if there's a tendency for you to decide, okay, I'm going to wander off, I'm going to leave this. So I would urge you not to make any big decisions when it comes to ending a relationship, quitting a job, making big health decisions that urge you to kind of say, okay, well, he doesn't love me anyway, I'm going to leave this relationship, or this job isn't going anywhere, so I'm going to leave and find something else. That's really what the fear energy wants you to do, and that's what your distorted thinking is going to cause you to do. And then, you know, when the dust settles again in a day or two, when this wanderer is kind of off somewhere else, she'll kind of think back and go, oh, I've just walked out of a relationship that was actually really good, or I've just quit a job because of my own fears, that I didn't really have to leave at all. It was just my own fear talking. And I think we're all kind of familiar with this kind of day. We all have this, and it's like, where's this come from? It's like out of the blue. So the way I deal with fear, and this is just my personal way that works for me, I remember it's either fear or faith, and that's quite tricky and challenging at times. But if you're full of fear, then it's an indicator that you're trying to run the show yourself, okay? My relationship, my job, me, what I will, what I want to happen, what I want to do. Hand things over to the universe and just realize that things are happening perfectly, and you're powerless and you have no control over things anyway. So trust that God, the universe, the higher power has a loving, positive plan for you, and just align yourself with that. Have faith that things are going to work out. And you can really sidestep all of these fearful thoughts and ideas and energies, and you can just enjoy the good things and see them for what they really are, rather than working on misinformation and traipsing off into something totally different. It's counterproductive. Number-wise, we've got 18 and 6 is 24, and 0 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6. And 6 in numerology is about family and responsibility. Okay? So take responsibility for your own perception, your own feelings, do something about them, and really, I would keep things as they are. I wouldn't make any big life decisions on this day if you possibly can avoid it, because anything that you decide under the umbrella of fear is going to have a fearful outcome, and anything that you decide and put into action when it comes from a place of joy and love will create more of the same. So just be a little bit aware of that. Have a fantastic day. This day can really go either way. You know, in the morning, if you wake up and say, ah, there's the fearful thought, eject, you can really be done with this and really just have a wonderful day. But if you give it kind of headspace, then it can linger all day. So try and avoid that and really be disciplined in the morning about this. Have a wonderful Saturday. If you'd like a private reading with me about your love life, about your career, about fearful thoughts in general, why am I not meeting my potential? Why am I limited in certain ways? What can I do to overcome those things? Please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and order your reading there. Remember to subscribe to the channel, which has got 36,000 subscribers now. Thank you so much for supporting me. Also, check out the Facebook page. It's Gregory Scott. It's facebook.com/Gregory Scott 444. Have a look at that, and I will be with you tomorrow.